actually, we made City Boys out here, like Parramatta, Blacktown, so out in the west. The amount of extras that we needed, it was easy. It was easy to find people to work on the film. It was easy to find people to be in the film. It's just like, because there's such a hunger out here of filmmakers. They're thriving to be heard, to be seen, and there's not enough. I personally reckon we're a multicultural country, yet we don't have enough multicultural shows.
But it's changing.
This is where the industry is in regards to bums on seats and bums in cinemas. So we wanted to make stuff that people out here, where the general population is, we want to make shows, TV shows and movies for them.
The industry is geared and interested in those sorts of stories right now.
Well, no matter what you do, if you're playing football, you want to compete in the NRL. If you're playing soccer, you want to, Serie A, or to us, the big game is the States. We understand the US market, and we've got a producer rep over in the States now who's looking after us, and to us, that's the next logical step after doing Cedar Boys, Sydney Film Festival. We'll get a sales agent. So we're definitely looking to, we have achieved, but we're just in the middle of our journey. We've got a lot more to achieve.
If you've got that creative vision, you've got to sort of align it and connect it to, some entrepreneurial skills.
We pride ourselves on spending a lot of time researching companies before a meeting. We take it very seriously, and our presentations and our research is meticulous. It's as important as the creative. Most producers in Australia, where they fall down the most, is they just don't look at the business side of things.
It's all learning. You learn the process. It's all the process.
Even if you do nothing other than go through the process and make it, and then put it in a cupboard, and no one ever watches it, it's an invaluable experience to go through the process.
The process is always the same. Like coming up with an idea, putting it onto paper, planning how you're going to shoot it.
And the more you do that, the better. Like we have people at meetings with guys that they'll sit down and they'll tell us, I've got this script, I've written this script, I need $10 million, could not make it for $10 million, blah, blah, blah. And they're telling us how it is and all that, and it's like, so have you made a short film or anything? No, but until you go through the process, you really don't know what the filmmaking experience is all about.
You can't isolate yourself, and you can't just sort of rely on your vision. You've got to get out and make contacts.
It's such a social industry, and if you're not out there,
part of it,
you're forgotten.
The Templar Academy is something that the guys run. It's just an intensive workshop that they run, which is a fantastic way of tapping into the wealth of experience that these guys have developed over the years. And it's more about how do you develop a script and an idea so that you can make it commercially viable to get it made. So I think the important thing is that what it is crammed into a couple of days is a combined 10 years experience from the two guys have had. So it's all the things I think that Jeff and Ranks as producers and I as a writer would have loved to have known 7 years ago. And it's
so
that
we're not going to tell you how to
that.
light your film or how to end your script or whatever. We'll help you how to get your project up and running and made. That's
how you make those networks, how you actually go about pitching, how you strategise to get in to see people. So it's the pragmatic side of right, I've got a great idea, I know I've got talent, I know I've got a vision. How do I actually translate that and create that turn that into a finished project that people are going to see and take notice of?